Hello guys, a very good morning everyone and a very happy Deepavali to all of you in advance. Yes, tomorrow, Monday 24th of October is the festive occasion of Deepavali, and yes, that's why we thought today, Sunday, right, on a pre-Diwali day, me and Ashutosh sir thought to give you a blaster session, a dhamakedar question full session on the General Aptitude. Yes, in this session, we are going to discuss 51 most expected type of questions of General Aptitude. So yes, festivals are there to enjoy, to meet and greet your family members, your friends, but at the same time, for a GATE aspirant, it's just 3 months left for the examination, so your preparation should also go on parallelly. Little bit enjoyment plus preparation, that should be your club, that should be your routine for the festive occasion of Diwali, right? And yes, for all those who want to love and want to practice aptitude, this session can give you really good 51 questions for practice. Before I tell you what is there in the session, let me give you a brief intro about me quickly. This is your mentor Rakesh. I have secured All India rank 9th in the GATE examination and completed my masters from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and these are my major area of expertise which I deal with, as you're able to see on the screen. Yes guys, so this session, the Diwali special dhamaka General Aptitude, in this we are going to talk about quantitative aptitude, the questions of analytical aptitude, the questions of spatial aptitude, and as well as the question of verbal ability. This is what is the entire thing we are going to talk about in this particular session. So stay tuned with all 51 questions, right? After some questions, Ashutosh sir will join and he's going to take up the questions of verbal ability. So all 4 syllabus topics of GATE, and not only GATE guys, this session will be helpful for an ESE aspirant, for HPCL, for BHEL, for any PSU examination, because aptitude is totally common to all of these examinations. So I hope all of you are ready and let's get started quickly. So here is the first question ready for you. A book consists of 30 pages, 25 lines on each page and 40 characters on each line. If this is written on another notebook, same content, consisting of 30 lines and 20 characters, then of course number of pages will change. The required number of pages will how much percent greater than the previous number of pages. So it's a simple case. The first book has 30 pages. Every page you are able to write, every page has 25 lines, so 30 into 25 total lines, and every line you can write 40 characters. This is the total number of characters, and same content you want to write in the another notebook. So this should be equal to what? Oh, just a second. I don't know, there is some unexpected issue, but usually, yeah, that's okay. That is resolved. Okay, so this should be equal to how much? Right, let's say another notebook has X number of pages, that has 30 lines, and every line can write 20 characters. So quickly guys, can we find out the value of X? Actually 30 on both sides is cancelled. Just 25 2s are 50. So the number of pages in the new book should be 50. This is how much percent greater than the previous case? How much is the percentage increase they are asking? So that is simple. 50 minus what is the original one? 30 divided by 30 into 100. A simple percentage change question. Okay, final minus initial divided by initial into 100. This is 2/3 and 2/3 is 66.67%. That is the option number C, correct for the question. Let us move ahead and advance to the next question on your screen. Okay, question number 2. A person sold 2 cows each for rupees 9,900, and I told you are going to feel the type of questions in this session are the ones which are most expected, more and more expected. Okay, so percentages, questions based on percentages, and next we'll see. A person sold 2 cows each for 9,900 and he gained 10% on one, lost 20% on the another. Which one of the following is true? So guys, in the case when a person gains, selling price is written as, let's say it is selling price 1, it is always written as 100 plus P percentage of the cost price. Selling price is 100 plus P percentage of the cost price. All these techniques I have taught you in several other sessions also, right? You can also use the direct profit formula, okay, and then calculate selling price or calculate cost price. Selling price to given hai yahan pe. So what is the selling price actually? 9,900, and that is 100 plus P. What is P? 10%. So 10% of the cost price, CP1. 10% is 1.1, so this is 1.1 CP1. So quickly let us write down what should be the CP1. 9900 divided by 1.1. So this is 99,000 and 9 cancel. This is 9,000 actually. So CP1 is simple, right? And then another, he lost 20%, right? For the second case, Nadir, when he lost 20%, for the second one, when he lost, whenever there is a loss, then what is the formula? Selling price is less than the cost price, 100 minus L percentage of the cost price. So what is the selling price? Actually, that is fixed. He sold the cows for the same price, but in another case, it is loss of 20. So this becomes 100 minus 20. 80% of the CP2 and 80% is 0.8 times. Right, dear? So what should be the value of CP2 from here? Just calculate 9900. Let's be quick on the calculation. Divided by 0.8, and that is 12375. 12375. Right. Now, what is the total CP? It is 9000 plus 12375. So this becomes 21375. And what is the total selling price? It is of course 9900 each, multiplied by 2, so this is 20,000, so 200 less, 19,800. Total selling price is less than the cost price, so there is a loss. Overall, there is a loss, and that is 21,375 minus 19,800, right? 21,375 minus how much? Minus, sorry, 19,800 should be equal to 1575. 1575. There is a loss of 1575. It is not specified by any of the options, so none of these is the correct option. None of these is the correct option. Correct, dear? None of these is the correct option. Option number D. Let's move ahead to the next question, number 3 quickly. Buy 3, get 7 free. What is the discount percentage? Okay, you buy 3 and you get 7 free. So how much total you get? You get a total of 10. That is the important thing, God. You get a total of 10. Okay. So discount is always calculated, as a comparison of marked price and selling price. Okay, what is the total marked price? If I want to talk about, if I want to write down total marked price, that is 10x. Suppose x is equal to the marked price of single article. What they are selling not mentioned. Let x be the mark price of single article. Okay, total mark price is 10x. Total it should be 10x because you are getting 10, but actually you have bought only 3. Since you bought 3, you will pay for 3 only. You will pay for 3 only. Okay, so what is the total selling price? The total selling price is only for 3, right? 3x. 3 is how much percentage of 10? It is 30% of the total marked price. 30% of the total marked price. So, like now shopkeeper has sold the product for 30% of the marked price. So, how much discount he has given? He has reduced this as 70%. That is the discount he has given, and 30% is left. Right. So, what is the discount? Dear, discount is the 70%. Option number C. Next question, number 4, ready for you. ABC started a business with their investment in the ratio 1:3:5. Now, investment percentage is profit, right? Which is shared in what ratio? In a partnership. In a partnership. After 4 months, A invested the same amount as before. So he reinvested some more amount. But B and C withdrew half of their investment. All this happened after 4 months. What is the ratio of the profit at the end of the year? End of the year means after 12 months. Let's take everything in months. In the case of partnership, guys, how the profit is divided? Let us quickly revise that point. In the case, the profit is proportional to the capital you spend, the capital you invest, and also it is proportional to the time. If you reserve, if you put your money for more time, you should be getting more returns. Okay, right. So combining both of them, I can write down that the profit is proportional to capital into time, or the profits are divided in the ratio of C1T1 is to C2T2 is to C3T3. Now, what are these calculations for the persons? A, for the person A, dhyan dena, what is C into T? Okay, he invested 1x to 1:3:5 is their initial investment. Okay, so let's take it as K, 3K, 5K. How do you take the quantities out of ratio, right? Multiple of K, right? So K, 3K, 5K. So A invested K, but that was only for 4 months. After 4 months, he invested more. Okay, how much? After 4 months, he invested the same amount. So K plus K becomes 2K. K is already there. He invested some more, and that remained for 8 months. I want the profit after 12 months. So for remaining 8 months, he has 2K invested in the company, right? If I want to talk about B, right? B invested initially 3K for 4 months, but withdrew. B thought that I have invested more, so I'll withdraw half of it. What is half of it? 3K by 2. So if half is withdrawn, half is left. You have to write down what is left here. So half is withdrawn, half is left. Okay, and this remains for 8 months. Similarly, C also withdraw half. C had 5K for 4 months and half withdrawn, half left. How much left? 5K by 2. For how much time? 8. For how much time? 8. So let us write down the total of all of them now. 16 plus 4. This part is 20K. This is 3 by 2 of K. 12. 12 plus 12. This is 12K. Last part 20 and this is 20. 20 plus 20, 40K. Oh, sorry. This was 12 plus 12, 24K. Right. So now I can say that what is the ratio of their profits? Right. The ratios, the C into D is a multiple of K. So the ratio is 20 is to 24 is to 40. What is a simplified ratio? So clearly 4 can be cancelled from all. So it is 5 is to 6 is to 10. 5 is to 6 is to 10. We have option number B ready for you. We have the option number B ready for you. This is how partnership questions are built. Okay, question number 5. Now log. Log is again an important and expected topic for GATE. Log of x plus y to the base 2 is 3. Acha. Let's state this statement. Start with this. Simple question. Log of x plus y to the base 2 is equal to 3, and 3 can be written as log. See, we want to write both the sides log to the base 2. So log to the base 2, 2 power 3. Okay, then only you get, na. What is log of a to the base a? That will be 1. What is log of a power m to the base a? That will be equal to m, because m is the power that comes outside. Log a will be 1. Okay, so log of 2 power 3 to the base 2 will be 3. Okay, so log base 2, we are comparing the argument x plus y is 2 power 3. That should be 8. Okay, the sum of two numbers should be 8. So definitely it is either B or D. We are stuck right now. It is either B or D. Next statement kya bola hai? Next statement, let's take this statement now. Acha, what about the left hand side, dear? What about the left hand side? Log of x plus log of y, same base hai. So log a plus log b is log ab. Very simple identity. Log a plus log b is log ab. It is the log ab, right? So we have next statement, log of xy to the base 2 is equal to 2 plus log 3 to the base 2. Correct. So let's also convert this to the base 2. So how do you get 2? 2 power 2. Log of 2 power 2 the base 2 will give you 2, just like the previous identity, plus log of 3 to the base 2. Right. Again, log a plus log b will be log ab. So log of 2 square into 3 to the base 2. Now both the sides you have log to the base 2. Compare their arguments. X into y is equal to 2 square into 3, that is 12. So now, dear, you have x plus y is equal to 8. But xy is equal to 12. So 4 and 4 cannot be the answer. 2 and 6 is the answer. Directly, we can say from the options also x equal to 2, y equal to 6. Already we got only 2 options left, B and D. 50-50 ho gaya tha. Okay, now the perfect answer, option number D, is also there. X equal to 2, y equal to 6. Question number 6 on your screen. Again based on log, but also mixed with progressions. A small arithmetic progression. Log base 2 to the log of 2 to the base 3, log of something and log of something, they are in AP. Acha, 3 numbers are in AP. Dear, 3 numbers are in AP. So B is known as the arithmetic mean. B is known as the arithmetic mean given by the formula A plus C divided by 2, or A plus C equal to 2B. Let us use this identity. We shall be able to get the value of x. Right. A plus C should be 2B. Sir, what is A here? Log 2. Everything is to the base 3, so I am not writing that base 3. Plus log C. Log C is log of 2 raised to the power x minus 7 by 2 is equal to 2B. That is log of 2 ki power x minus 5, dear. Okay, let us simplify this. Log a into log b, log a plus log b again, so log a into b. So this is 2 into 2 power x minus 7 by 2 is equal to, send this 2 inside, so that is going to become power 2 power x minus 5 whole square. अच्छा, log to log cancel करते हैं, so you are getting the relation 2 of 2 power x minus 7, 2 and 7 by 2, 7 is equal to 2 power x whole square plus 5 square, that is 25, minus 2ab, so minus 10 2 power x. What is 2 power x? Acha, for simplicity, let 2 power x equal to y. Okay, then what is the equation? 2y minus 7 is y square plus 25 minus 10y, right? That means y square minus 10y minus 2y, so minus 12y and plus 32 should be 0. So dear, y minus 4, so what are the roots? Let me directly write. It is 4 and 8. 4 plus 8 is 12, 4 into 8 is 32. So y is equal to 4 or 8. Y is equal to 4 or 8. But what is the value of y? Y, which is 2 power x, it is either 4 or 8. So x will be how much? 4 is 2 square, 8 is 2 cube. So x is 2 or 3. But it is not a MSQ question. Which is the correct one? अब देखो, if you take x equal to 2, right, 2 power x will be 4. 2 power x अगर 4 हुआ तो 2 power x minus 5 will be negative, so this is not allowed, right? That is why x equal to 3 will be the answer. Inside log you can't put the negative number, na? The argument of log should not be negative. That is why 2 is not the correct answer. The final correct answer is 3, all my dear students. Correct. The final answer is 3. Question number 7 ready on your screen. A, B, C are in HP. Then what is B plus A upon B minus A plus B plus C upon B minus C? They are in HP, right? So their reciprocals are in AP. 1 upon A, 1 upon B, 1 upon C. They are in AP. If 3 numbers are in AP, so the middle number is the arithmetic mean of the corner 2 numbers, right? So that is 2 by B should be 1 by A plus 1 by C, or we can see that B is equal to 2AC upon A plus C. That is nothing but the formula of harmonic mean, right? 2AC upon A plus C, right? You have to just put down this relation. You have to utilize this relation, B equal to 2AC upon A plus C. Put down, manipulate, rearrange in the simplest way. I'll give you the answer for this because it is just some calculative steps that you can deal with, right? Solve, you are going to get the answer as 2. Right? After putting the value of B, after rearranging these terms, you solve it up. Solving is up to you. You're going to get the answer as option number B, that is 2. Right? Hope you shall be able to do it. Question number 8. The sum of the infinite series. Okay, some miscellaneous sum, some miscellaneous series is given. Okay, 1 upon 1 into 4 plus 1 upon 4 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 10 plus etc. 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 is equal to how much? Is equal to how much? Is equal to how much? Okay, so when there is a miscellaneous sum which is neither AP, GP, HP, there is one more method that you can apply, and that is known as the TN. Yeah, some of the authors call it as VN method. It is all about finding the nth term. It is all about finding the nth term. Now, whether the nth term is TN or VN, that is your choice. You can call it as anything else. You can call this as anything, right? So, if I have a pattern of the first terms of the denominator, देखो 1 to 4 to 7 and etc. Right? 1, 4, 7, next would be 10, etc. So what is this? The first term of the denominator, itself is a AP. Itself is a AP, right? It is a AP with the first term of 1 and the common difference of 3. Common difference of 3. First term is 1, common difference is equal to the 3. First term is equal to 1, common difference is equal to the 3, dear. ठीक है जी, बहुत बढ़िया. Right. So what is the nth term of this AP? It is given by the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. So this becomes 1 plus n minus 1 into 3. And that is nothing but 3n minus 2. Okay. Now the next term is 3 more than this. Okay, so if I want to write down the nth term of the given expression, it is 1 upon 3n minus 2 is multiplied by 3n minus 2 plus of 3. So this is now 3n minus 2 3n plus 1. I will break it into the partial fraction as 1 upon 3n minus 2 minus 1 upon 3n plus 1. So 3n plus 1 minus 3n minus 2. There will be 3 in the denominator. So I have to divide by 3. So this is the nth term. This is the nth term. Now what to do? I'll just tell you the complete method also. This is the nth term. Now write down. So what is this nth term actually? 1/3. 1 upon first term minus 1 upon second term. First and second term of denominator is splitted. Okay. What is the series they want to ask? 1 upon 1 into 4, 1 upon 4 into 7, etc, etc, etc. Okay. So what is the first term, dear? What is the first term? 1/3 को ले लेते हैं. 1 upon 1 into 4. So 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 4. Separate both. What should be the second term? It is 1/3. Second term है 1 upon 4 into 7. So it will be splitted as 1 by 4 minus 1 by 7. What is the third term, dear? It is 1/3. Then you have 1 by 7 minus 1 by 10 and etc, etc, etc. What about n term? Now, what about the nth term? Important point to note here is they are asking the sum to infinity, right? They are asking the sum to infinity. So, for n tending to infinity, what should be the Tn? What should be the Tn? 1 upon infinity, that is 0 and 0. So Tn is going to be, Tn tends to 0. So eventually you are going to reach Tn tending to 0. Now the question has asked you find a sum up to infinity. So that is nothing but T1 plus T2 plus T3 up to T infinity. Now when you add, see, when you add all of them, 1/3 is common. Right. Now 1 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 cancelled na? Minus 1 by 7 plus 1 by 7 cancelled na? Minus 1 by 10 will be cancelled with the next 1 by 10. Everything is going to get cancelled, 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 and eventually you are left with 0. So finally only one number is left, that is 1, and your answer is 1/3. This is a good question. This is a good question. Okay, and the answer is option number A, that is 1/3. The answer is the option number A, that is equal to the 1/3. Let's move ahead to the next question. Number 9, ready for you. A code word is to consist of 2 distinct English alphabets. Okay, followed by 2 distinct numbers between 1 and 9. For example, FH45 is a code word. And English alphabets are also distinct. Numbers are also distinct. How many such code words are there? It's a basic counting question. Yes, the next very expected questions in GATE is countings or permutation combination. This is basic counting. What you can do is, we need a 4-digit code word, na? Okay, we have a 4-digit code word, right? What are the number of possibilities? Okay, on the first is English alphabets. How many English alphabets? 26, but they have to be distinct, right? Distinct means without repetition. If you have used one English alphabet, you cannot reuse it. So how many number of options are there for the second? 25. Now followed by 2 distinct numbers between 1 to 9. So how many choices between 1 to 9? There are 9 choices, and again distinct numbers hona chahiye. So this is without repetition. If 1 digit is used, here there are only 8 options. Right. So what is the number of choices at every level? Right. So what is your answer? Answer is the product of number of choices. That is what we have learned in the counting as well. Multiply the number n1, n2, n3 number of choices of every level. 26 into 25 into 9 into 8. Quickly, let's see what does this calculation converges to. 46,800. 46,800. Option number B, sir. It is 46,800, and that is the very correct option number B. 46,800 option number B. 46,800 option number B. Let's go to the next question. How many 5-digit even numbers can be formed using the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 without repetition? Now, 5-digit even numbers means, even numbers means ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. But here there is only 0 and 2 that you can use for the ending. Rest all are odd numbers. If your number ends with the odd digit, it is overall an odd number. Isn't it, guys? So the number has to end with the 0 or 2. With the 0 or 2. Right. So there are only 2 cases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-digit number. And there are total how many possibilities? How many total numbers are given? 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, total 6 digits, out of which I have to find a 5 digit. Okay, let's take the case number 1 where you end the number with 0. If you end the number with 0, right, how many choices are available here? How many choices are available? Okay, 5. Out of the 6, 0 is gone, na? 5, right? Then how many choices are available? Right, without repetition clearly mentioned. So next is 4 choices, next is 3 choices, next will be 2 choices. Okay, calculations at the last. Second scenario can be you end the number with 2. You end the number with 2. ये ending रखते हैं. This is what is the end digit. This is not the count. This is the end digit direct value. Here I am writing the counting. Now end digit is 2. So how many possibilities for the first digit? Remember that the first digit of a number cannot be 0. Right? If you write down a number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it is as good as 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not counted as a 5-digit number. That is not counted as a 5-digit number. That is a 4-digit number. That is a 4-digit number. Okay? 4-digit number. So the first digit cannot be 0. So how many choices? Is it 5? No, it is 4. It is 4. Why? I'll write down the reason for you. 4 because I have to exclude 0. Excluding 0 at the first. 0 at the first is not allowed. Otherwise, it is not a 5-digit number. So 4 choices. Now, how many choices here? Out of the 6 here, 1 is used, 1 is used, 2 are used, 4 are still left. Na? 4 are still left. Now 3 are used, so 3 left. Now 1 more used, so 2 left. So what is your answer then? It is either case number 1 or case number 2. Both will contribute to even numbers, either ending with 0 or either ending with 2. So your answer has to be 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 cases. These many cases from the first one, and 4 into 4 into 3 into 3. 3 into 2. These many cases from the second one. This is 120. This is actually like 5 factorial. ये हो जाएगा 96. Perfect, right? So this is 216. 216. Option number C. Just check your guys. Check your answer, guys. 216. Option number C should be the correct answer. We are 10 questions done. Now we are at the 11th one. A new flag is to be designed with 6 vertical stripes using some or all of the colors yellow, green, blue and red. Then the number of ways this can be done such that no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color. Such that no 2 adjacent stripes have the same color. The number of ways in which this can be done. A new flag is to be designed with 6 vertical stripes. Okay. 6 vertical stripes are to be there. Okay. This is number 1. Then we have the second one. Then we have the third one. Then we have the fourth one. And then we have the 6th one. Okay. Right. Using some or all of the colors yellow, green, blue and red. Yellow, green, blue, red. 4 color options are there. How many color options? You have 4 color options. Right. Only condition is no 2 adjacent stripes. No 2 adjacent stripes have the same color. So देखो, repetition of color is allowed. Suppose here you have filled. Suppose here you have filled yellow. Here yellow is allowed. Here yellow is allowed. But no 2 adjacent stripes should have the same color. Are you getting it? No 2 adjacent stripes should have the same color. Repetition allowed है, but not in the adjacent one. Okay. So what to do here? Okay. Here number of choices if I write. Okay. These are 6 stripes. How many choices for the first one? First one is fresh. You can use any one out of the 4 color. You can use any one out of the 4 colors, right? You can use any one out of the 4 color. Okay. Then in the adjacent one, you can't use the color you have used. So how many choices here? 3 choices. You can't use that color. Now going to this one. Is it 2? No, it's not like without repetition. Here, you can't use the color used by 2, but you can use the color used by the first one. That is allowed. Right. So I have total 4 color options. Only one is not allowed. That is used at 2. Rest anything else is allowed. So here also how many options? 3 options. Similarly here also 3 color options. 3 color options. 3 color options. right? Total of this is equal to, right, 4 is multiplied by 3 power 5. Options are in the form of, okay, simple hai, right? Take 4 into 3 and then take 3 power 4. 4 3 is a 12, 3 power 4 81. Option is arranged in the form of 12 cross 81. Option is arranged in the form of 12 cross 81, dear. 12 cross 81. Fantastic. It is 12 cross 81. Right. Next question ready for you. Geometry mensuration. Okay. Very important area. Almost every year they are producing the question in every branch. If BC passes through the center of the circle, then the area of the shaded region. Area of this shaded region. Area of this shaded region is how much? Okay. So it is just like, what is the area of the shaded region? I can simply write this as area of the semicircle. Okay, rather than calculating area of shaded, let us calculate this much of the area of the semicircle, right, minus this much. Subtract this, you get the shaded one. So minus area of the triangle. What is that triangle? ABC. Acha dear, for the area of circle you need the radius. Okay, you need the radius. So what is the BC? BC passes through the center of the circle. So BC is equal to the diameter. And that should be how much? Pythagoras theorem you can apply na. Hypotenuse, it is under root of a square plus a square, that is root 2a, right? So what is the radius? Radius is half of the diameter. So that becomes a is divided by root 2. That becomes a is divided by root 2. Okay. Now, what is the area of the semicircle? Pi r square by 2 minus area of triangle, half into base into height. Base and height are both equal to a. So this is equal to pi by 2 r square. R ka square liya, so that is a square by 2 minus, this is also half a square. So actually a square by 2 can be taken as common, and then I have pi by 2 minus 1. What is the option I have? A square by 2 is multiplied by the pi by 2 minus 1. Option number 12 is the very correct option. Option number D is the very correct option. This was the question number 12. Number 13. A square ABCD has the equilateral triangle drawn on the side AB. A square ABCD has the equilateral triangle drawn on the side AB. That is inside the triangle, inside the square, interior of the square. The triangle has a vertex at G. What is the measure of the angle CGB? Understand. A square ABCD. Okay, let's take the square first of all, everybody. A square ABCD. Okay, has an equilateral triangle on the side AB, and the triangle should be interior of it. Okay, so isi pe there has to be an equilateral triangle also to be superimposed with the side AB. Okay. Okay, and the triangle has the vertex at G. So this is known as G. This is known as the G. It is there in the interior of the square. What is the measure of the angle CGB? What is the measure of the angle CGB? Isko join kiya, right? And they are looking for this angle, theta. What is this angle? CGB. Acha. Now let us come to the basics. First of all, what you have? First of all, what you have is a square. Correct. Square has all equal sides. So this is A. Right. Now triangle ABG is equilateral. Equilateral triangle has been taken. Right. So equilateral triangle also has all sides equal. So this is also AAA. Okay, ji. Now next, let's come to the triangle CGB. Okay. Which triangle? Triangle CGB. And look into this triangle. Automatically the side BC is A and the side BG is equal to A. So that becomes what? This actually becomes an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, because clearly you have the side BC is equal to the side BG. Acha, for an isosceles triangle there are two sides equal, so of course two opposite angles are also equal. The angles opposite to the sides are also equal. So ye to ho gaya which angle? angle CGB, that is our theta, should be angle 2 should be equal to the angle BCG, should be equal to the angle BCG. And how much these two should be equal to? How much these two should be equal to? उसके लिए ये देखना पड़ेगा. What is the angle, dear? How much is the angle within a equilateral triangle? 60 degree. Within any equilateral triangle, all angles are equal, that is 60 degree. So how much is this angle? Square angle is 90 minus 60, so this much is 30, right? If this is 30, these two are equal. Okay, both of them are equal, and suppose they are equal to theta. I need theta, right? So theta plus theta, 2 theta plus 30 degree is the sum of angles of a triangle, that is 180 degree, right? Solving from here, theta turns out to be 75 degree. Easily solve kiya isko. Very important geometry questions, dear. These are very important geometry questions. Answer is option number C, that is known as 75 degree. With this, question number 14 ready for you. Find the area in square centimeter of a rhombus whose each side is 45 and one of the diagonals is 72. Rhombus consider karna hai. Let us take it here. You have to consider a rhombus. Each side is 45 and one of the diagonals is 72. One of the diagonals is 72. Dear, right, you have suppose this rhombus ABCD. Rhombus has all 4 equal sides, right? Rhombus has all 4 equal sides, and the diagonals of a rhombus. The important point here is diagonals of a rhombus, they intersect each other at right angle. That is one important property of rhombus. They intersect each other at right angles. They intersect each other at right angles. Okay. We know the sides. What are the sides? 45. Each side is 45. Each side, dear, is equal to 45, right? And one of the diagonal, okay, let's say this is the diagonal D1, that is BD. One of the diagonal is 72. What is the D2? That is suppose AC, that is unknown. But what I'll do, I'll use this property. They intersect at the right angle. Okay, they intersect at the right angle. So within this triangle, let's say this is the center triangle AOB. Okay, let's say this is how much? Ye tha D1. D1 is 72. So this portion is 72 by 2, 36. And let's say this much is equal to X. Okay, if I take the triangle AOB and apply simply the Pythagoras theorem there, I apply Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse is the side opposite 90 degrees, so that is 45. 45 square is X square plus 36 square. Quickly, let us get the value of X from here, dear. Quickly, let us get the value of X. Okay, so X is equal to kitna aaya? 27. Okay, dear, X is 27. So now I have the next diagonal ready for you. That is the D2. Okay, that is the D2, and that should be 2x. X is one side, so X plus X, right? They see the diagonals not only intersect, they actually bisect. Ye bhi likh deta hu. The diagonals bisect each other, that too at the 90 degree. So this is 2x and that is 54. Now they are asking what question? They have finally asked what is the area? Find the area. What is the area of rhombus? It is given by the formula half D1 D2. Half product of the two diagonals. Right, so what is going to be the area then? Half of 72 and 54. Let's see how much it turns out to be. 1944. 1944, option number D. Option number D. Is half the product of both the diagonals. Option number D is the very correct option. That is 1944. That is a 1944. Next question ready for you. Line AB is 24 meters in length and is tangent to inner one of the two concentric circles at the point C. At the point C. Points A and B lie on the circumference of the outer circle, and it is known that radii of two circles are integers. What is the radii of outer circle? Understand this. Line AB is 24 meters in length and is tangent to the inner one of two concentric circles. The question, dear, is first of all talking about two concentric circles. So let us get them ready. Okay, I have two concentric circles. Line AB is 24 meters, tangent to the inner one. Okay, it is tangent at the point C, but point A and B will be on the outer circle. Okay, so let us draw that tangent. So line AB is tangent to the inner circle. Okay, and this is the line AB, where AB lie on the, clearly they have mentioned AB lie where? AB lie on the circumference of outer circle, and this is the tangent to the inner circle at the point C. Okay, what is that? It is known that radii of two circles are integers. What is the radii of the outer circle? Acha ji. Let me first of all define the center of both. Okay, this is the center. Let's connect this here. This is the radii of the outer circle. This is known as the radius of the inner circle. Okay, this is the center, sorry. This is the center O. Okay, so this is the radii of the outer circle, capital R. This is the radius of the inner circle, that is small r, and both of them are integers. That is the information. Both of them are integers. That is the information provided to you. That is the information provided to you. Okay, very good. Now let us use this information and move forward. Let us use this information and let us move forward. देखते हैं यहाँ पे. Everybody, please have a track here. Okay. What we know that there are some theorems that you can apply. There are some theorems you can apply. Okay. Whenever there is a tangent given to a circle, पहले inner circle की बात करेंगे. There is a tangent at the point C. Okay. The radial line to the tangent, that is OC, is always perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, so let us apply a small theorem with respect to inner circle. With respect to inner circle, okay, the radial line to any tangent, let me write down. Radial line to a tangent is perpendicular to the tangent. It is perpendicular to the tangent. That means radial line is the line from origin to the circumference, from the center to the circumference, that is OC, and this has to be perpendicular to the tangent AB. It is perpendicular to the tangent AB. Okay, this is one point. Okay, so this has to be 90 degree then. Okay, this has to be 90 degree. Number one. Now, number 2 point is with respect to the outer circle there. Number 2 theorem is outer circle. Now, what is AB? AB is a chord of the outer circle, and you have drawn a perpendicular. Forget the inner circle for a moment. Just look into this. You have dropped a perpendicular from the center. Whenever you drop a perpendicular from center to a chord, it will always bisect the chord. Okay, let me mention this point. The perpendicular, in short I am writing, the perpendicular from center of a circle to any chord, right, bisects the chord. It does what? It bisects the chord. It bisects the chord. The perpendicular from center to chord bisects the chord. It does what? It bisects the chord. Okay, it bisects the chord. Done? Okay, so it bisects the chord. It means what? It means that AC should be equal to the CB. AC should be equal to the CB, and total length was 24, so both of them are 12. Okay, now let us come to the triangle O. Which triangle? OCB. OCB. Right, if I just show you this one little separately, this is the triangle, this is O, this is C, this is B, this is the capital R, outer radius, small r, inner radius, and this is 12 we have calculated. So a common Pythagoras triplet will come. Okay, because we know that both the radii are integers. Okay, so what is the relation that you can make? Capital R square is small r square plus 12 square. What should be the values? The simple value, small r should be 5, capital R should be 13. Small r should be the 5, capital R should be the 13. That is what your answer is. That is what your answer is. Capital R, they have asked the outer circle and the radius is 13. If they ask the inner circle, radius is 5. We are ready for both. We are actually ready for both. We don't worry about anything. We are ready for both. Okay, great going. Great going. Great going. Chalo, let's move ahead to the next case then. Let's move ahead to the next case. A pedestrian path has been developed around a circular path. Inner and outer circumference of the path are 330 and 352 meter respectively. Find the width of the path. Find the width of the path. A pedestrian path has been developed around a circular path. Okay, and the inner and outer circumference, very simple question. This is actually very simple. Here also concentric circles will come into a picture. A pedestrian path has been developed around a circular park. Okay, let's say this is the circular path and there has to be a pedestrian path around it. Okay, so pehle let me make this as a concentric picture and let us highlight the pedestrian path. This has to be the pedestrian path. This is what will represent the path. This is what will represent the path. Okay, the inner and outer circumference is given, so you can calculate the radii and what is the width of the path. Okay, what is the width of the path? Chalo. Okay, let's say this is the inner radius. Let's say this is the outer radius, and this is what is the width. This is the outer radius, this is the inner radius. Okay, and this is the W, that is known as the width. Okay, so we have inner and outer circumference. Inner and outer. Inner is 2 pi r and that is 330. Outer is 2 pi capital R and that is equal to how much? 352. That is 352. So 2 pi capital R minus small r should be equal to difference of both. Okay, and pi is 22 by 7. Let us use that value, right? And then you have the value 22. The 22 cancelled. R minus R is equal to 7 by 2, that is 3.5. That is the width. Now, what should be this width? This width is nothing but capital R minus small r, that is 3.5. The correct answer here for the question is 3.5. That is the option number C. It is the 3.5 and that is option number C. 3.5, option number C. Next question ready for you from the DI. Okay, from the question based on table. So DI is also a part of quant as well, I can say. So let us take the question from DI. Okay, these questions are based on the table given alongside, which shows the number of fan regulators rejected and the percentage of those accepted by quality control department out of the total number of fan regulators assembled by 5 machines PQRST. The average number of regulators assembled by machines RNS. So see, there will be a whole lot of data, but question will be concentrating on, maybe 1 or 2 elements. The question is, what is the number of regulators assembled, total assembled by RNS? Unka average chahiye, RNS. So what they have given, percentage of acceptance. Okay, so if how many percentage are accepted, from that we can calculate the percentage of rejections also, because here they have given the rejected percentage. Yeah, yahi likh dete hain, right? For R, 550 are rejected. This is number and this is percentage. Okay, 90% were accepted. So how many rejected? 10. So this 550 is 10% actually. Very simple approach. Okay, 840 are rejected. Okay, 86% were accepted. So how many percent was rejected? 14%. And that 14% should be 840 for S. Okay, let me write down this data separately. R ki baat kare. Right, 550 is 10%. 10% corresponds to 550. Right, so what should be 100%? It is 5500. 5500 were what is assembled by R. Okay, then let us talk about the machine S. 14% corresponds to 840. So what will 100% correspond to? So that will be 840 divided by 14. This is 6 times multiplied by, this is 60 times multiplied by 100 is 6000 assembled. Is 6000 assembled by S, right? What is the average of them? The question has asked the average of them. 5500 plus 6000 divided by 2 should be the 5750. 5750. No options are there. NAT question. Usually from the general aptitude it's MCQ questions only, but there are no options here. So okay, I've written the answer. 5750. Question number 18. Line chart. The next question is also of the data interpretation type, and that is on line chart. That is on the line charts. The previous one was on the tables. Okay. Read the information carefully and answer the questions that follow. It's one question only. A test is conducted in maths and science by a class teacher. Percentage of marks obtained by 4 friends A, B, C, D in maths and science are given in the line graph A, B, C, D, and the orange one, let me write down, the orange one is science, the blue one is maths. Okay. Maximum possible marks in maths and science are 400 and 250. मतलब इतने marks का exam था. Like GATE has maximum marks of 100. Here the maths and science has the maximum marks of 400 and 250. Find the approximate percentage of marks obtained by A in maths and science together. They only want to focus on A. I told you that lots of data will be given, but you have to take out your desired. Your desired is marks obtained by A in maths and science together. What is the approximate percentage? I know the individual percentage. I want to talk about A. Okay, so how much it is? Let's start by maths. Maths mein he secured 90%. 90% means 90% of what? 90% of maximum marks of maths, which is 400. So he secured 360. Right. If I want to talk about the science mein he secured 72. A की बात कर रहे हैं. Clearly mentioned है 72. That is 72 of what? 72 of total marks were 250. 250. So this should be how much? A quick calculation. This is 180. This is 180. So what is the total? 360 plus 180 is 540. And what is the total percentage? This is 540 divided by how much? 540 divided by total possible marks of them is 650. 540 and this is total 640. Take this as a percentage. How much I am getting? 540 is divided by 650 and this is 83% approximately. This is approximately 83%. That is the option number B. 83%, option number B is the very correct option. 83%, option number B is the very, very correct option. 83%, option number B. Okay dear, 83%, option number B. Right, next question, number 19. Next question, number 19. Okay, based on a line chart, based on the, 18th was done. 18th is repeated. I think there is some repetition. Okay, no problem. Take this as a homework. Take this as a homework. I think there is a 18th question repeated. No problem. No problem. Let's say, is it repeated or is it colliding with 19? If it is colliding with 19, we will solve this. Okay, now we have the 19th question. That is on the bar graph. We have the 19th question that is on the bar graph. So this one is again on DI. And this one is on the bar graphs. Have a look at this. This question is based on the following graph. This graph is showing the details of electorate in different years and all the data is in millions. Number 1, total number of votes polled. Okay. Number 2, the horizontal line. Just try to see very clearly. Votes polled by males. Okay. Next, the third one, valid votes by female. Fourth one, valid vote by male. What is the percentage increase in the number of valid votes? See, I told you lots of data, but only one point. Number of valid votes you want to see from 95 to 2000. What is the percentage increase? Okay. Number of valid vote matlab, let us call this graph as 1. Let us call this as 2. Let us call this as 3. Let us call this as 4. Rather than the shades, let us call it as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So third one gives the valid vote by female. Fourth one is giving you the valid vote by male. So what is the total valid votes? Those by female with male added. So this has to be the bar number 3 and the bar number 4. Okay. Now let me write down the data for 1995. 1995. What is the bar 3 plus bar 4? Okay. Look into this. 233 and 219. 233 plus 219. This is equal to how much? 452. Let us see this data for 2000 also, and that is the data number 3 plus data number 4, and this is 269 and 254. 269, 254, this is 500 plus 4 plus addition 19, 523. How much is the percentage increase? It is again final minus initial divided by initial whole into 100. Okay, so we have 523 minus 452 is divided by 452 into 100, that is 15.7. 15.7%, option number A. Guys, what is the observation? I've told you earlier also, in most of the DI questions, you will have the questions that is concentrating on what? That is concentrating. See, a small data you have to interpret, that is okay. But the calculations that is coming is mostly percentage, average, ratio type of question. Most likely it is percentage, average and the ratio types of question. Okay, this was 19th. Number 20 for you. Study the pie chart carefully and answer the questions. Answer the question. Pie chart given below shows the percentage of cricket players in 5 schools, that is P, Q, R, S, T. Okay. Total cricket players is 7,500. Total cricket. Okay. What is the ratio between total cricket players to total hockey players of all given schools of the given school is 10:7. If the ratio between cricket to hockey players of school Q is 3:2, then the hockey players of Q is how much more or less? So the question, I told you again and again DI, lots of data, but here you have to concentrate only and only on the school Q. But how much is the cricket players of school Q? 35%. School Q, right? How many play cricket? 35%, right? 35% of the total cricket players. Total cricket players of combined all school is 7,500. Out of them, 35% belongs to the Q. That is the important data for me. Okay, so sir, how much is this? Let me just calculate and write down the answer. This is 2625. These are the cricket players. Now next statement. See, ratio between cricket to hockey players of the school Q is 3:2. So cricket is to hockey, that is given to you 3:2. So from here we know the cricket, we can calculate hockey. There is no need of this statement actually. The ratio of cricket to hockey overall schools ke liye, that is not required. Okay, so this is 3:2 and cricket is 2625. 2625 divided by hockey should be 3/2. So from here let us write down how much is hockey. How much is the hockey? It should be 2/3 of this number. That is 1750. How much less? How much less? Okay, how much less? इन दोनों का difference कितना हुआ? Cricket is 2625, hockey is 1750. Question has asked you, then the hockey player is how much more or less? It is clearly less, right? It is clearly less. How much? So the difference of them is how much? This becomes 825 plus 50, 875. 875 less than cricket players. 875 less, 875 less, option number B. 875 less, 875 less, option number B. Right, so this was yet another DI question where we took a calculation based on pie chart. The only role of pie chart to read the percentage of cricket players in Q. That's it. Rest is your basic concept of percentage or ratio. That is what DI will actually demand most of the time. So guys, now let's move towards the next questions, and that will be from analytical aptitude, the logical reasoning, the brain testers. Yes. So let's have the question number 21 in sequence. 3 of the following 4 clusters are alike in a certain way, but one is different. Choose that one. Okay, so let us just see a pattern. So whenever there are, in a pattern, in series or odd man out question, this is nothing but odd man out question. And whenever especially alphabets are involved, always remember, I have taught you earlier also, for alphabets we always use the milestone. we always use the milestone code one. And what is the milestone code word? It is known as the HOT, right? E is the 5th letter, J is the 10th letter, O is the 15th, T is the 20th, and Y is the 25th. Okay, now I have KL132. KL132. What is K? It is just after J. So J is 10th milestone number. So this is 11, 12. Now a very simple connection here is कि when I multiply 11 into 12, I get 132. So a pattern is formed in the number. Okay, let us check with the next number, that is the option number B, QS136. This is QS136. Okay, very good. Now what is Q? OPQ. O is the milestone. So this is 17th, right? PQRS 19th, right? What is 17 cross 19? It's more than 17 square. It is definitely not 136. This is not 136, right? Now odd one out means only one has to be disfollowing or mismatching the pattern. So let us check the next one. That is JP160 is the next word. J is the milestone, 10, P is after OP, so P is 16. 10 into 16, perfect, 160. Right, NV308. Right, dear, we have the next NV308. NO, so N is 14th. V, ST, UV. V is 22. Multiply 14 cross 22, you are going to get 308. You are going to get for sure 308. 220 plus 88. Okay, done. Right, so A, C, D follow a pattern. Only this one is not following the pattern. That is the option number B is the correct option. Odd one out. Quickly, the next question, number 22 on your screen. In a coded language, master is written as something. Again, master, alphabets. So write down their respective digits and then see the relation with the code. Let me write down master, and its code is given, that is 7971115. Okay, then you have 121, then you have 31, and then you have 109. Dear, what is their milestone position? Shall I write that? What is the milestone position? M and O. M is 13, A is 1, right? S is 19, T is 20, E is 5, right? And R, ST, R is 18. Now definitely the code is 13, the actual position 13, code is 79. Big difference. Whenever big difference, think about product. Okay, 127. Acha, 127, it is just like 1 into 6 plus 1, because 13 into 6 is also close number. It's not 13 into 6. I don't call it as 1 into 7 because 13 into 7 will not match, right? But 13 and 79 related by a factor of 6. So I can call it as 13 into 6 plus 1. Same thing follows here, right? Same thing will be applicable to, or check any one of them. See, this is 20 into 6 plus 1. So it is applicable to all. You can check. Based on this, what is my code then? My code was the word laugh, right? Let me write down the actual positions. Let me write down the actual position. So L, J, K, L. L is 12, A is 1, T, U. U is 21. What is G? It is 7 and H is 8. Okay, so what should be their code now? What should be the code now? Right, 12 into 6 plus 1, 73. 1 into 6 plus 1, this should be 7. 21 into 6 plus 1, 127. 73, 7, 127. Still options are matching. Okay, पूरा कर लेते हैं. 7 into 6 plus 1, 43. 8 into 6 plus 1, 49. 43, 49 at the last. Option number D. Option number D. Simple one. But you have to know the approach. You have to just know the approach. Next question, 23. A watch which gains uniformly, it is gaining, was observed to be 5 minutes slow at 12 noon on Monday. Monday 12 noon, matlab Monday 12 p.m. It was 5 minutes slow. It was noticed 10 minutes fast because it is gaining time. So it is going to become fast at 6 p.m. on the next day. Acha, what is the next day? Monday ka next day huwa Tuesday and 6 p.m. Right. Earlier it was 5 minutes slow. And now it has 10 minutes. It has been noticed 10 minutes fast. This is 10 minutes fast at 6 p.m. on the next day. How much is this gap, dear? First of all, this is Monday to Tuesday 12 p.m. 12 hours plus another 6 hours. This is total 30 hours. Okay. And this is how much of the gain? 5 minutes slow to 10 minutes fast. Slow to fast. So 5 plus 10, effectively 15 minutes it gained. effectively 15 minutes gained. So 15 minutes gained in a matter of 30 hours, right? When does it show the correct time, dear? When does it show the correct time? When does it shows the correct time? Correct time कब show करेगा? It was initially slow by 5 minutes. As soon as it gains those 5 minutes, it will come to the exact time, and then it will keep gaming. Then it will run fast. But right now, the initial condition 5 minutes slow, right? As soon as it gain 5 minutes, it will show the correct time, right? So, dear, 15 minutes is gained in 30 hours. So 5 minutes will be gained in how much time? 1/3. So 1/3 of this, 30 by 3, 10 hours. So the watch needs 10 hours to gain 5 minutes, and after it gains 5 minutes, it is going to show the correct time. So that is going to be happening in 10 hours, right? So what should be the answer? Right, the current time that was given Monday 12 p.m. plus 10 hours, right? So that will become Monday night 10 p.m. That should become Monday night 10 p.m. option number D. That should become the Monday night 10 p.m. option number D. Monday night 10 p.m. Monday night 10 p.m. Absolutely great. Okay, next question, number 24. Right, a blood relation question. Again, I expected one. Previous one was a clock question, a good question of the clock. Okay, read the information and answer the questions that follow. In a family of 6 persons, see, blood relations jab bhi aayega, I'll go for the family tree. In a family of 6 persons, A, B, C, D, E, F, there are 2 couples. There are 2 married couples. D is the grandmother. Grandmother, mother means female. Let's make the family tree here only. D is the grandmother of A and mother of B. Okay, mother of B. But who is B? Male or female? No clarity right now. And she is the grandmother of A. So A will be 2 levels down. C is the wife of B. Okay. C is the wife of B. So of course B becomes the husband. That means the male. C is the wife of B and mother of F. She is also the mother of F. Right. B and C are now married to each other. B has the children A. C has the children F. So A and F are siblings. That is one thing clear. Right. C is the wife of B and mother of F. F is the granddaughter of E. F is the granddaughter of E. Right. Granddaughter of E. Right. So E should come here. Now dhyan dena. F is the granddaughter of E. Okay. Granddaughter. Matlab E is the grandparent. Parents of parents. So this is already the parent stage. She is the grandmother. Okay. This can be the grandfather. D is the grandmother of A. So D is the grandmother of F also. Now they are telling E is also the grandparent. So E should become the grandfather. Husband ho gaya. And D are married to each other. These are the 2 married couples. These are the 2 married couples. Now question is asking which of the following is true. A is the brother of F. A and F are siblings. A and F are siblings. Right. But who is male, who is female? Can't decide here. Can't decide here. Right. Okay. Can't say. A is the brother of F. See, we have A and F equal to siblings. But no idea about brother, sister. A is the sister of F. Can't say. Right. B has 2 daughters. Sorry, I think this is reversed. C should go there. Okay, actually logically this should be the option number C always, and D always. None of these is at D. Okay, B has 2 daughters. B has 2 children, but they may be 2 daughters. They may be 2 sons, or 1 son, 1 daughter. Can't say. Right. So which of the following is true? Option number D. I don't say false, but can't say. The correct answer is can't say. Right, this also can't say, this also can't say, this also can't say. A, B, C we can't say, may or may not be true. Right, may or may not be. Right, this is a simple but good question of the blood relation, the family tree. Right, circle is female, box is male, equal to represents a marriage symbol, single dash represents a sibling relation. Sibling means real brothers or sisters. Down going means children. Okay, children. Okay, arrow going down represents children. These are the simple rules of making the family tree. Next aa jate hain. Sapan starts from his house and goes 17 kilometers north. Achha, for this I need to make a simple graph. Sapan starts from his house and goes 17 kilometers north. First, let us make him travel north. 17 kilometer north. Okay, sir. Okay. Then he turns left and goes 10 kilometer. Left. He's going north and turns left. Left and goes 10 kilometer. Okay. Then now he turns right to travel 5. Now he turns right, travel 5. He's going like this. So this is the right. Travel 5. Likhte jate hain, otherwise I'll forget. First was 17. This was 10. This is 5. Next. He turns right, travel 5, followed by another right to travel 4, another right to travel 4. So he takes another right to travel 4, Finally, he travels 17 south. South means down. Finally, he travels 17 down. Finally, he travels, kitna bola tha? 13. 13 he is going to travel down, south, towards the south. Approximately how far is he from house and in what direction with respect to his house? Okay, so how far is he? So we need to find this value of x. How far is he? Right, this is the final point. This was the start point. A simple relation here. If I just make a triangle out of here, na, this is the x. Dhyan dena. How much is this distance? What is this base equal to? Can you say this was 10? He returned 4, right? So this is 10 minus 4. This portion should be 6. What about the vertical? Traveled 17, then traveled 5 up, but finally 13 down. So this is 22 minus 13, that is 9. So x is clearly square root of 6 square plus 9 square. Square root of 6 square plus 9 square. And in what direction? Acha, what is this direction? What is this direction? This is known as west. What is this? Up is north. So what is this direction? Northwest. So he's traveling northwest, 11 northwest 11. Oh, sorry, there's a typo error. This is north, any one of them. Let's make it as northwest, either A or C. That is repeated. Okay, and under root of 6 square plus 9 square, na, you're going to get it as 10.81, something like that. Write it as 11 kilometer. You can write that as 11 kilometer. So 11 northwest, let's make the option number D. 11th northwest. C and D were just, I think, copied. Correct answer is D, 11th northwest. Question number 26. Again on direction sense. It is again on the direction sense. Rohit started for his house and walked 15 meters towards the east. East is right. Always better to keep drawing the diagram here. Rohit started from the house and traveled 15 kilometers towards the east. Okay. Who started from here? Rohit. And how much he traveled? 15. Okay. Where his friend Kunal joined him. So one more friend, Kunal, joined him. So Rohit already reached and Kunal joined here directly. They walked together for 5 minutes in the same direction. 5 meters in the same direction. So 5 more meters here in the same direction. Okay. 5 more meters they travel, Rohit and Kunal. Acha ji. Okay. They traveled 5 kilometers in the same direction and then Rohit left, Kunal right, traveling 10 and 7. Rohit left. Chalo, let's complete this picture. Rohit left. Rohit idhar ki taraf chala gaya. Right. So let me better write in this manner. This was Rohit. Here Rohit joined Kunal. This was Rohit and Kunal. Rohit turned left and traveled 10. Kunal turned to the right and then Kunal traveled 7. Kunal ka 7 given hai. 10 and 7 respectively. Kunal turns left to travel 5. Kunal turns left. This is already going down, left to travel 5. Left to travel 5. और क्या किया है? He turns left to travel 5 followed by 2 meters right again to reach the office. 2 meters right. So 2 meters right. Right is down here to reach the office. What about the Rohit then? Rohit turns to the right, travel 5. Rohit turns right, travel 5 and reach the office. That's it. From here, Rohit has already reached it. Turn right, travels 5. Achha, if he travels 5, so these two will be equal and reaches the office, right? So this is Rohit's office and this is Kunal's office. This is the Kunal's office. Okay? What is the distance between two offices and in which direction was Kunal traveling at the end? In which direction the Kunal was traveling at the end? In which direction the Kunal was traveling? Achha. at the end. So Kunal is traveling how much? This is definitely south. This is south, but how much is this distance? That is what I would like to calculate, dear. How much is this distance? This is going to become 10 and 7 from here. 10 plus 7 plus 2, total 19. So the answer is 19 south. Have you got this direction sense? Then the answer is option number D. That is 19 meters in the south. They has traveled 19 meters in the south. Let's go ahead. Okay, so let us move ahead to the next question. Question number 27 now. It is on calendars. It was Sunday on January 1, 2006. What was the day of the week? January 1, 2010. A gap of 4 years where you have to consider whether there is a leap year or non-leap year also. So 2006. Okay, 2006 is non-leap year. Let me write down the year number. 2006, then 2007. 1st January 2006 to 1st January 2007. Okay, then you reach 1st January 2008, then you reach 2009, then you reach 2010. What is the total number of days? Out of this, 2008 is a leap year, right? Every non-century year divisible by 4 is a leap year, you know. Every non-century year. So then what about century year? If it is a century year, it should be divisible by 400. Century year means suppose 2000. This is a leap year. 2100. That's not a leap year. That's not going to be leap year because it is a century year, but it is not divisible by 400. Okay, so all non-century year divisible by 4. Yes, 2008 divisible by 4 is a leap year. If it is a century year, it should be divisible by 400. Acha ji. 2008 is a leap year. So then what is the total number of days? Right. If I want to count from 1 Jan 2006 up to the 1 Jan 2010, 1 Jan 2006 information is already given. What is the number of days? Number of days, total number of days. Okay, that is 1 Jan 2006 to 2007, 365 days. 2007 to 8, 365 days. But when you count the number of days of 2008, that is a leap year and that will have 366 days. Okay, and then you count the number of days. This is up to 2009 and then 1st Jan 2010. Okay, right. This is up to 1st Jan 2006, up to 1st Jan 2007, up to 1st Jan 2000 and sorry, I said it wrong. I think this is 1st Jan 2006. Okay, so this is up to 1st Jan 2007. This is up to 1st Jan 2008. This is up to 1st Jan 2009. In between 29th February, one extra day. This is finally up to 1st Jan 2010. So what is the number of odd days now? Number of odd days. So guys, what is the odd days? Number of days more than the complete weeks. This is what is the concept of solving calendar question. So what is the number of odd days? It is always obtained by taking the remainder of n with 7. Divide n by 7. Okay, let's say this is equal to n. Okay. And take the remainder when it is divided with 7. So 365 divided with 7, it is going to be 1. Take the individual remainder, that is also the remainder theorem. 365 divided by 7, remainder will be 1. 366 divided by 7, remainder is 2. And again 365 divided by 1, remainder is 1, is total 5 odd days. It is total 5 odd days. 5 days more than complete week. After every complete week, Sunday will repeat. Sunday is already given to you. Sunday is already given to you. Right. Right. So after every multiple of 7, Sunday will come. Okay, but 5 extra days. So what is Sunday plus 5? What is the answer? Sunday plus 5. That is a Friday. Sunday plus 5. 5th day after Sunday will be the Friday. So correct answer is option number C. Okay. So given day plus odd days. That is the answer. What is the odd days? Total number of days divided by 7. This is the concept. This is the method. For more detailed concepts, I have taken sessions on calendar earlier. You can refer to that. Question number 28 right now, and which is a very important case, seating arrangements. One of the very important case these days, that is the seating arrangements. Read the information carefully and answer the questions given below. A, B, C, D, E, F, G are sitting around a circle and facing the center. A, B, C, D, E, F, G are sitting around a circle and facing the center. 7 people are there, right? G is second to the left. Acha. Now I need to draw that circle to explain you this question. Okay, so let us just draw and understand this. So there is a circle and there are 7 persons over the circle. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7. Okay, circle has no beginning, no end, so you have to take any one reference point as you like. Okay, तो सबसे पहले क्या बोला है? G is second to the left of C. So let us start with C. Let's say this is C and G is second to the left. This is left. They are all facing the center, right? So this should be G. G is second to the left of C. C, who is immediate left of F? C is the immediate left of F. The F should be here. Immediate left पे C होना चाहिए. I've got one more person fixed, right? Then what is the next? A is third to the left of E. A and D both are not given right now, so let's do something else. B is between D and E. B is between D and E means that BDE. B is between E and D. So all these three should be together. So where are the only way? What is the only place where three positions are empty? I need three empty positions together, consecutive. So B is between D and E. Let's say this is D and D, or it can be vice versa also. We will check. But B is between. So B is fixed. Okay, next क्या बोला था? A is third to the left of E. Does it satisfy? This is E. 1, 2, 3. A is third to the left. This also satisfied. So this is the complete seating arrangement of them. Okay, complete seating arrangement of them. ठीक है? Because अगर आप यहाँ पे E लेते हैं ना, right? तो third to the left. 1, 2, 3. Third to the left. Already F is there. A cannot come. Okay, that is why D here, E here is correct. अच्छा. Now what they are asking? Which of the following is false? A is 4 to the right of E. 4 to the right of E. So E. 1, 2, 3, 4. A is 4 to the right. ये तो हुआ true. G is to the immediate right of D. This is D. All are facing center. D is facing like this. So G is right. Yes sir, G is right. ये भी हुआ true. I want the false answer. Okay. F is third to the right of D. F is third to the right of D. This is D. Take the right. 1, 2, 3. F is third to the right. ये false है. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Although you can check the D option also. B is to the immediate left of D. B, yeah, this is D facing like this. So ये उसका left हुआ. B is to the immediate left. Yes, sir. This is also very much true. Okay, so what is the false option? Is the option number C. Is the option number C. Question number 29. Read the information given below and answer the question by choosing the most appropriate option. Again, a seating arrangement question. 8 friends, Aditya, Barka, Candy, Dharam, Ekta, Fahimda, Geeta and Hina. Let's call it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Simple one. Okay. They are sitting around a circular table, all facing away from the center. Normally, you know, when we sit on a circular table, we face towards the center. We face actually each other. Whether we are having some conference or whether we are there for some dinner or something, we look into each other, but this is some different story given. They are facing away from the center. Sab ulta phulta baitha hai, right? All positions are at equal distance. So let me first take a circle containing 8 positions. Right there. Let us first quickly take the circle containing 8 positions. This is 1, 2, this is 3, 4. 5, 6 and 7. These are 8 positions. Now number 1. Okay, Dharam, यहाँ से start करते हैं. Dharam is third to the left of Fahimda. No beginning or no end is there. So let us fix it. Dharam is third to the left of Fahimda. So this is Fahimda and Dharam is third to the left. And this time this is not left. All are facing away from the center. Right. Fahimda is facing like this. So third to the left. 1, 2, 3. This is Dharam. This is the important point. Ekta and Geeta always sit immediately next to each other, so there can be anywhere. We don't have any information to place right now. Hina is third to the right of Geeta. Hina, Geeta also not available, so let's wait. Aditya sits immediate left of Candy. Candy is also missing right now. Wait. Fahimda is second. Fahimda is already there, so some information. Fahimda is second to the right of Barka. Second to the right of Barkha. Fahimda is second to the right of Barkha. Okay, so where should be the Barkha? Here is Barkha. Second to the right. See, everybody is facing outside. Okay, so second to the right. Fahimda should be second to the right of Barkha. I have fixed Barkha. So this is used. Candy sits immediately next. Candy sits immediately next to neither Fahimda nor Dharam. Candy will not sit next to the Fahimda nor Dharam. Okay, so Candy यहाँ नहीं आएगा और Candy यहाँ नहीं आएगा. So where can be the Candy? These are the two possibilities for Candy. These are the two possibilities for Candy, I can say. These are the two possibilities for Candy. I will write down the possibility. Okay, I will write down the possibility. I have used this statement. Okay, now Aditya sits to the immediate left of Candy and Ekta and Geeta sit next to each other. Acha, Ekta and Geeta are always together. Next to each other. So they cannot be here. This is only one position, right? Can I try here? Let us try. Who are there? Ekta and Geeta. Let me try Ekta and Geeta. If not working out, I will change because these two also possible. Acha, Ekta Geeta cannot be at these two because one of them is Candy. One of them is Candy. So Ekta Geeta may be here or maybe here. I'm just trying out, okay? So suppose this is the Geeta. Suppose this is the Geeta, this is the Ekta. So of course this becomes the Candy, and then clearly bola hai. Now I have used this. Achha, let's not tick mark. I don't know whether this is right or wrong. Aditya sits to the immediate left of Candy. Aditya sits, yes, Candy, everybody is facing outside, to left of Candy. Ye raha Aditya. Okay, so this is done. So I have used this, and Ekta Geeta sit next. This should be satisfied. If this is also satisfied, then all statements are thoroughly gone through once. Hina is third to the right of Geeta. Hina is third to the right of Geeta. This is where the Geeta is facing. So 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have an empty position. Hina will come here. Yes, I have the empty position. Hina will come here. So this is my seating arrangement completed. Who is sitting? Question mark. Who is sitting second to the left of Ekta? Who is sitting second to the left of Ekta? This is Ekta facing outside. Second to the left is Aditya. Second to the left of Ekta. Okay, that is Aditya. Option number D. Second to the left of Ekta bola hai na? Yes, that is Aditya. That is Aditya. Right. That is Aditya. Okay, suppose somebody says, sir, I could have tried G here and E here, but there was a statement, dhyan dena. Okay, Hina is third. I have used this. Na? Hina is third to the right of Geeta. Hina is third to the right of Geeta. So Geeta was here, suppose. So 1, 2, 3. Hina cannot be here, already occupied. That is why, what is the earlier combination I chose? Ekta and Geeta. That stand out to be correct. And hence our answer is Aditya. Aditya. Next question, number 30, ready for you. Okay, given below are two statements labeled A and B, syllogism. The next important, very important category in GATE, syllogism. Okay, given below are two statements A and B followed by two conditions numbered 1 and 2. Okay, right. Assuming that the information given in statements and conclusion are true. See, whatever information they give, they have to take it as true. Information given in the statements. Conclusion, sorry, this is wrong. Conclusion, you have to decide. Conclusion is true or not, that you have to decide. Even it appears to be variance with the commonly known facts. Okay, commonly known facts. Okay, so whatever statement is given, you have to assume it to be true. And the best method that I have taught you for this question is the Venn diagram. Let us apply that. Only postgraduates are managers. Only postgraduates are managers. What does this mean? Understand with the Venn diagram again. Dekho, there can be so many postgraduate, but only postgraduate can be managers. Suppose this is managers, right? Managers, who can become manager? Only postgraduate can become manager. Achha, it does not mean that all postgraduates are manager. Some of the postgraduate may be doing something else, right? But to become a manager, you have to be a postgraduate. That is the condition. Matlab manager is a subset of postgraduate. To be a manager, you have to be postgraduate. That means manager has to be a subset of postgraduate, and no engineer is a manager. No engineer is a manager. So where is the engineer? Where is the engineer? Right? It can be anywhere, but it cannot have anything common with manager. It cannot have anything common with manager. Let's say this is the engineer, or actually there can be three cases. Engineers inside PG, something common with PG, or totally outside PG. Nothing is given. So maybe all engineers are also inside postgraduate. Some of the engineers are not postgraduate, some of them are, and all the engineers are not the postgraduate. Anything can happen. Don't apply. See, generally this is true. Some of the engineers may be only BTech outside. Some of the engineers may be MTech postgraduate inside. This is generally true, but you don't have to apply your knowledge. Only whatever is given in the statements, that is true, and that is always true. None of your information to be added. So it may be all possibilities. 1, 2, 3. Ab dekhte hain, what is the conclusion? Some managers are, saab bola, no engineer is a manager, right? So can some managers be engineers? Totally false. Some managers are engineers. No, they are exclusive. Next, all managers are postgraduates. That is very correct. All managers are postgraduate, because that is the first statement I told you, that only post graduation can be manager. So which conclusion follows? Only conclusion number 2 follows, and the correct answer is option number C. And the correct answer is Option number C. Right. Next question number 31. Okay, again some statements are given. These are the statements. Some fruits are flowers. Okay, let me draw it here only. Some fruits are flowers, not all fruits. Okay, so suppose this is fruits and these are flowers. So some of the fruits are flowers. Matlab they have some of them are common but not all. Acha. No flower is a boat. There are so many flowers but none of them is a boat. So where to take the boat? Okay, boat, let's take it here. In general, it may be something common with fruit, something outside. Okay, or totally outside also. Nothing is given, so let's take some in, some out. All boats are rivers. All boats are rivers. All the boats are types of rivers. All boats are rivers. So that means whatever is a circle for river, I will make the correct diagram, but listen, whatever is a circle of river, boat should be inside it. Boat should be inside this. Then this picture clearly shows that there are these many boats, but all of them are under rivers. Matlab all of them are rivers also. All boats are rivers also. Okay. So this is one way of taking the rivers. But whether this river will include fruits, will include flowers, nothing is mentioned. So in general, it may include some of the fruits, or it may include all of the fruits, or it may also include all of the flowers. Ye bhi ho sakta hai. It may be including all flowers. This also may be possible. These are the three cases for rivers. This is also rivers. This is also rivers. Now see the conclusions. There are 4 conclusions. Some fruits are rivers. Dekho. Some of the fruits are rivers. Some of the fruits are rivers. Dekho, there are 2 cases. If I take the case number 1, some fruits are rivers. But if I take the case number 2, all fruits are rivers. If I take the case number 2, all fruits are rivers. Okay, so I cannot say some fruits are rivers. Maybe some or maybe all. Maybe is never a conclusion. Maybe is never a conclusion, right? This is maybe, right? Some rivers are boats. Acha, there are so many rivers. Out of them, some of them are boats. Koi sa bhi le lo. Right? Some of them are boats. Yes, this is true. This is true. Some rivers are fruits. Some of the rivers are fruits. Tell me. Some of the rivers are fruits. Dekho, whether you take any of the case, even case number 1, some of the rivers are fruits. Case number 2 liya, there are so many rivers, some of them are fruits. Right, correct. So this is also generally true. This is generally true. 4th, some flowers are fruits. Okay, some fruits are flowers, so some flowers are fruits. Some flowers are fruits. Okay, so this is also true. So statement number 2, 3 and 4. No. Some rivers are fruits. Some of the rivers are fruits. Yes, some of the rivers are boats. Boats in common with this is correct. Some flowers are fruits. That is also correct. 3rd, 4th correct hai. First do not follow. No, I think first cannot follow. Some fruits are rivers. No, it is maybe. Okay, this cannot be concluded. There is a difference between some and all. There is a difference between some and all. Right. So let me create one option. Don't worry, this is 100% correct. It has to be 2, 3, 4. Statement number 2, 3, 4. Maybe is never a correct answer. Maybe is never the correct answer. Okay, let's go to the next question number 32. Okay, question number 32. We'll be starting with some questions of spatial aptitude. 3 out of the following 4 figures ABCD are different from the question figure Q. This is the question figure Q. Select the option that is similar to the question figure Q. That is similar. Ab dekho. Suppose, now look at this. This looks like rotated, 90-degree rotated. But if you rotate this, the dot, once you rotate this, dot will come to the lower side of the line. So this is not similar. Similar means somehow related, some rotation and is applied and then we get B. Now this is something else. This is a new dot. Again you rotate 90-degree right, 90-degree clockwise. Where should this dot go? This dot should be this side. This is also not making the same. Again, if you take 180-degree, देखो ये तो dissimilar हो गया ना. This is totally dissimilar. Dot on the right, this is dot on the left. This is not similar. Now, if you rotate this, just a moment. Yes, if you rotate this 90-degree anti-clockwise, if you rotate this 90-degree anti-clockwise, there is a dot. There is a dot that should be on the top. Yes, this is on the top. D is the very correct answer, dear. So what is this relation? 90-degree anti-clockwise rotation. That's it. There, it is similar to the first case, but it is just 90-degree anti-clockwise rotated version. Rest the picture is totally similar. Okay, number 33. The following question, there is a set of 4 figures labeled ABCD, okay, called the problem set, followed by a set of 4 another figures. This is not 5, this is 4 another figures, which is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. They are called the answer set. Figure C here. Figure C contains the question mark. Figure C contains the question mark. Select a suitable figure from the answer set which will substitute this question mark so that a series is formed by ABCD. It is a series question but on pictures, spatial aptitude, not on numbers, not on alphabets. Okay, so A, B follows a pattern that should be followed by C, further followed by D. D is given, AB is given, C is missing. Ab dekho, what is the, I'll tell you the logic. First, this is an empty leaf, okay, hollow leaf, 45-degree. Please turn it anti-clockwise. Turn it anti-clockwise 45-degree and add another solid leaf at 90-degree. Okay. Next, what to do, guys? The pattern I'm telling you. Next, once again, rotate this 45-degree. Rotate this 45-degree again anti-clockwise. Isko 45-degree again anti-clockwise rotate kiya. Okay, add now, last time I added a solid leaf, now I will add a hollow leaf at 90-degree, right? This should be the C, but if this logic is correct, let us see, this should satisfy D also. D is given to me. Again 45-degree, guys, please bend this, rotate this anti-clockwise. This one was solid. Last time I added a hollow leaf, now I will add a solid leaf. Solid leaf has to be 90-degree of this. Arey sir, ekdam badhiya. This is what is given. This is what is given. Right? This is what is given. Okay, so the correct answer for C is something like this. Something looking, isn't it looking like some, Diya, Deepavali festival, little bit of Diya, fire is glowing here, right? Chalo, anyways, next question, number 34. In the following question, choose the correct mirror image of the figure X from amongst the 4 alternatives A, B, C, D given along with it, right? In the following question, choose the correct mirror image of the figure X. It's a simple mirror image question. This should be on the right, something like this, left to right and right to left. Okay, and mirror image is something like this. Okay, so we have the correct answer. Oh my god, there is a typo error here, guys. Typo error here, it is B and D. Actually, both are same. Okay, it's not, don't take it as MSQ question. Both options have, been typed same. Sorry for it. Okay, so, B or D is the correct mirror image. Okay, mirror image. Okay, it is the image. Whenever they talk about mirror image of the object is always the image about vertical axis. Vertical axis. In short, y-axis. Image about the y-axis. You can also treat it as y-axis. Whenever the question comes on water image, the image about horizontal, that is the x-axis. Question number 35. In the given figure, cube-based question, if the given figure is folded to form a cube, which side will come opposite 3? Iske opposite kya hoga? So just a simple imagination, right? Flip this 3 down and flip this 1 up, right? And 6 to the left. Okay. Now 3 and 1 are opposite. My answer is clear. Okay, flip 3 down, flip this 1 opposite. 3 and 1 are opposite. Acha. Now when you flip this 1 up, 2 and 5 are in the air. So from the back side, 2 will come. 2 will be the back of 4 and 5 will come this side. 5 will come this side. The opposite to 3 will be 1. It is just an imagination question. I will give you the complete answer of this. Okay, ye to ho gaya imagination se. Okay, this was just by the virtue of the imagination. Okay. To give the complete answer, I need to draw the cube. Ye lijiye. Suppose this is the cube. I will write down all the numberings that is actually happening here. Right. 4 was the front. Okay. 4 was the front. Okay. It may be confusing also. Let me write down. 4 is the front. Okay. Then 6 goes to the left. 6 is going to go here. 6 is going left. Then, right. 3. You flip it down. 3 becomes the top. 3 is on the top. From bottom you flip, this one goes to the bottom side. 1 is going to be at the bottom, right? This is going to be 1. Okay, now as soon as you have flipped this with the 1 in continuity, you have 2 and 5. So you flip from the back again, you get 2 at the back of 4. 2 at the back of 4, right? ये जो back side वाला है 2, right? Now with the 2 folded, 2 has come here, 5 is there in the air. You fold this. This was empty. You fold here, 5 will come here. Okay, 5 will come to the right. These are the 6 configuration, right? 3 and 1 are top and bottom. That is why they are opposite of each other. Answer is option number A. Answer is option number A. Okay, with this we have verbal aptitude, and for verbal aptitude Ashutosh sir will continue the session. So remaining 16 questions of verbal aptitude. So guys, you know, we usually keep on taking the practice sessions of aptitude, LR, quant, all these things, but this session we thought it should be a complete general aptitude session including the verbal part. So now Ashutosh sir will add upon 16 more questions of verbal, so that yes, 3 months are there, still right now you can get an idea, right, how verbal questions are, and Ashutosh sir will also guide you about how to solve them, and in future he'll also bring you detailed sessions of the verbal aptitude. Need not worry about that, right? So have again fantastic question solving of verbal aptitude. 16 more questions are there. Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you once again, wishing you a very happy Deepavali. Practice all these 51 questions, going to help you a lot. And guys, one small request: after the completion of the video, watch it up completely. Verbal questions are also coming up. Please do mention in the comment box after the completion, please do mention in the comment box, how did you like this 51 question efforts by me and Ashutosh sir, right? Because you know, every time bringing up questions, preparing new questions, taking up time for these videos, sometimes live, sometimes recorded, takes a lot of effort, right? How much does it actually helping the student? We know it can help. We are just, you know, as per our experience, we are putting our energy, but we want to know your comments. So do not forget to mention in the comment box about this particular video, how this benefited you. Okay, bye bye, stay safe, all the very best for GATE exam. Ashutosh sir will be joining and continuing with the verbal aptitude questions.
Hello friends, I welcome you on BYJU'S Exam Prep, India's most comprehensive preparation platform for all the engineers. In this session, we are going to have a surprise Diwali important session for you. In this session, me and Rakesh Talreja sir, we both are going to have 51 questions discussed for your general aptitude. Rakesh sir has already discussed the quantitative aptitude questions from question number 1 to question number 35. I will be discussing 16 questions on verbal aptitude from question number 36 to question number 51. So let us start our discussion. Some of you may be joining me for the first time, so there is a brief introduction about myself. My name is Ashutosh. As you can see on the screen, I have 11 plus years of teaching experience, completed MTech from BYJU'S in 2010, written a couple of books, and these are my subjects. So let us start with verbal aptitude, question number 36. Choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. Okay, so we have to choose the correct word in the fill in the blanks. His rather casual remarks on politics, blank, his lack of seriousness about the subject. Now let us try to put each and every option and see which is the most suitable one. His rather casual remarks on politics, masked. Now this is wrong, because his casual remarks actually given an indication that he has less seriousness or he lacks seriousness about the subject. Belied also cannot be the right answer. Belied means to hide something, to hide some secret or to give some misinformation. But here, because of his casual remarks, his lack of seriousness is going to be discovered. It becomes visible for everyone. So this is also wrong. Suppressed is also wrong, because actually because of this you are getting the idea about it. So it is not suppressed, it is actually discovered, observable. Correct answer is betrayed. Betrayed is a word which has which means that somebody is going to give some secret information about something or somebody. So here, because of his casual remarks on politics, betrayed his lack of seriousness about the subject. So disclosed the lack of seriousness in him about the subject. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is betrayed. So you must understand while dealing with the questions in verbal aptitude for GATE that every word has different meaning in different context. Betrayed has one more meaning, to you can say to cheat somebody, betrayal, but that is not the usage which is used here. The usage of this word is in terms of that something secret is being disclosed. So the correct answer is going to be betrayed. Let us see, this is the reading comprehension question. First you have to read the passage and then you have to give the answers to the following questions. In these type of questions, I will give you a simple logic that you can apply in any question of reading comprehension. Whatever information is given within the parameters of this passage, you should not go beyond that. You should not add something from your side. You should only and only restrict yourself within this information and then you have to give the answer. The passage says, modern warfare has changed from large-scale clashes of armies to the suppression of civilian population. Some important words I am going to highlight so that I need not read it again. Chemical agents that do their work silently appears to be suited to such warfare, and regretfully there exist people in military establishment who think that chemical agents are useful tools for their cause. Let us read one by one. Which of the following statement best sums up the meaning of the above passage? The modern warfare has resulted in civil strife. Now, if you don't know the exact meaning of any word, never go about it. Don't make blind guesses. Civil strife means war or clash between two or more groups in the same country. So this cannot be the answer. A cannot be the answer because he is talking about war with other countries, not war within a country. B statement says chemical agents are useful in modern warfare. Now this is wrong because nowhere in the passage he has mentioned that chemical agents are useful. Rather he is saying it is regretful that people in military, they think that chemical agents are useful tools for them. Option C, the use of chemical agents in warfare would be undesirable. Now this is also a conclusive statement. Whenever you have a conclusive statement, be very careful about it because you have to think within the parameters of the passage. Nowhere in this passage this information is given whether use of chemical agents is going to be desirable or undesirable. So you cannot say C is the correct option. So what is the correct option? The correct option is D. People in military establishments like to use chemical agents in the war. This is established from the last statement in the passage. Let us see the next question. The horse has played a little known but very important role in the field of medicine. Horses were injected with toxins of disease until their blood built up immunities. Then a serum was made from their blood. Serums to fight with diphtheria and tetanus were developed this way. It can be inferred from the passage that horses were. Now you have to infer what is the conclusion of this passage. Horses were given immunity to disease. This is wrong. Rather, horses developed the immunity. They were not given immunity. B, generally quite immune to the disease. Now, this is little bit on the right track. So, we will check it later. C option. Horses were given medicine to fight toxins. This is wrong. no medicine was given to the horses. Horses were given the toxins of the disease and they developed the immunity towards them. Then a serum was made from the blood of the horse as a medicine to deal with diphtheria and tetanus. So option C is also wrong. Option D says the horses were given diphtheria and tetanus serum. This is wrong. So the correct answer is B. Generally, the horses were generally quite immune to disease, and that is the reason why they have given this toxin to the horse. Why not to some other animal? Because horses are generally immune to these diseases. I hope you understand. So B is the correct answer. Choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. Given the seriousness of the situation that he had to face, his. Now let us put the words and check. His beggary. Beggary means to become very desperate for something and ask it at any cost. So beggary is not the right word here. Beggary cannot be impressive. Nomenclature is also wrong. Nomenclature means, for example, we have a scientific nomenclature. Yes or no? We have a biological nomenclature. In chemistry, we have nomenclature, giving names to certain things, objects or living beings. So that is not the correct option here. His jealousy was impressive. Jealousy cannot be impressive. It is a negative. It has a negative connotation. It is a negative word. D. Nonchalance. What is nonchalance? Nonchalance means unbiased. Yeah, or you can say ineffective, unaffected. Okay. So this makes the statement correct. Given the seriousness of the situation that he had to face, his unaffected behavior, he was unaffected with that seriousness and it was impressive. So nonchalance means unaffected or unbiased. Next question. Again, reading comprehension. One of the legacies of the Roman legions was discipline. Legacies of Roman legions was discipline. In the legions, military law prevailed and discipline was brutal. Discipline on the battlefield kept units obedient, intact and fighting even when the odds and conditions were against them. Which of the following statement best sums up the meaning of the above passage? So let us try to answer. Let us read the first statement. Thorough regimentation was the main reason for the efficiency of the Roman legions even in the adverse circumstances. It can be the right answer. But let us check the other options. The legions were treated inhumanly. This is wrong. Nowhere it is mentioned that the discipline was inhuman. He is saying it was brutal. Brutal means it was very rigid, but it was not inhuman. Option C, discipline was the army's inheritance from their seniors. This is also wrong. Option D, the harsh discipline to which the legions were subjected to led to the odds and conditions being against them. This is also wrong. So what is the correct answer? A. A statement, you can always give me a ring when you need. Which one of the following is the best inference from the above statement? Because I have a nice collar tune, wrong. Because I have a better telephone facility, wrong. Because a friend in need is a friend indeed, this is correct. Because you need not pay to work, this is also wrong. Complete the sentence. See, in these type of questions, you should be very careful in verbal aptitude because there are some phrases. Okay, just read about it. There are some phrases and their structure is fixed. Whatever is going to be the structure of the rest part of the sentence, their structure is not going to be disturbed. They are used as it is. For example, if you apply different options, so you must be confused between two options. Dare commit mistake or dare to commit mistake, because dare committed mistake is wrong and dare committing mistake is also wrong. It is very obvious. The moment you read it, you understand that this is wrong. But the only confusion is between A and B. Now please understand, dare commit mistake is a phrase. Okay, it looks like that there should be two, dare to commit mistake, but this two is going to be This is actually inbuilt. When we say dare commit, so dare to commit, that to is inbuilt in that dare because it is a phrase. So what is the correct option? A. Dare commit mistake. The statement, there were different streams of freedom movements in the colonial India carried out by the moderates, liberals, radicals, socialists and so on. Which one of the following is the best inference from the above statement? The emergence of nationalism in colonial India led to our independence. This is wrong. Nowhere it is mentioned. Nationalism in India emerged in the context of colonialism. This is also wrong because nowhere it is mentioned. Nationalism in India is homogeneous. This is wrong. Nationalism in India is heterogeneous. This is correct. Because in the statement itself he is saying there were several streams like moderates, liberals, radicals, socialists and so on. So having the different thoughts means it was heterogeneous. Choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. Communication and interpersonal skills are both important in their own ways. Both is going to be the correct word here. Which of the following options given below best complete the following sentence? She will feel much better if she gets some rest. When you talk about a future situation, then you are always talking in the present. Yes or no? If I tell you that you will be selected if you work hard, yes or no? Then you have to make that context in the present. If you talk about the future, then only it will be future, na? If you talk about future, yes, and if you project the future, then both are going to be, they are going to be opposite to each other. Yes or no? How it is going to be fitted? So you are saying she will feel better, she will feel much better. Now present, you have to tell the reason, the condition which should be followed in the present, right now, if she gets some rest. So B is the correct option. Choose the most appropriate pair of words from the options given below to complete the following sentence. She could not bear. The first word is bear. Bear is not the right word. Bear means which is not covered by anything, like barefoot. Okay, if you are going without slippers, you are barefoot. Sorry, it is going to be bear. Bear means to handle. Okay, to handle something or to tolerate something. Now, he could not bear the thought of, now it will be losing, L-O-O-S-I-N-G or losing. Now, please understand the difference between lose and lose. Lose means to fail, to win. It means when you fail, you lose. To lose means to miss something or leave something. So here he is talking about she could not bear the thought of losing the election, means not winning the election. So C is the correct option. Let us see the next question. Choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. If we manage to our natural resources, we would leave a better planet for our children. So the correct word is conserve. If we manage to conserve our natural resources, we would leave a better planet for our children. Restrain means to get limited by something. Uphold means to believe in a particular philosophy. To cherish means to praise something or somebody. Again, you have to choose the word from the options given below which is most nearly opposite in meaning. Now, frequency means something which is happening frequently. Yes or no? After some time something is happening. So the opposite of frequency cannot be periodicity, cannot be gradualness, cannot be persistency. It is rarity. Rarity means it is not occurring at all, very rare. So the opposite of frequency is rarity. Choose the most appropriate word from the options given below to complete the following sentence. Under ethical guidelines recently adopted by the Indian Medical Association, human genes are to be manipulated only to correct diseases for which available treatments are unsatisfactory. Available. The present treatments we are having, they are unsatisfactory. Which one of the following options is closest in meaning to the word given below? Latitude. Now generally latitude is going to give you some direction or some orientation, but in English there are some other meanings. Latitude means freedom. So what is the similar word? Freedom. Coercion means to force somebody or something. Okay, meticulousness means that you are very serious, sincere about something, then you are meticulous, very hardworking. Which one of the following options is the closest in meaning to the word underlined in the sentence below? In democracy, everybody has the freedom to disagree. Now, disagree, you have to tell the closest in meaning word, that is a similar word. It is going to be dissent. Dissent means to disagree. Dissent here means fair. Sorry, dissent here means to fall. This is to fall. This dissent means fair. Something which is fair enough. And decadent means something which is decaying. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is dissent. Dissent means to disagree. So this is all from my side for your happy Diwali. So best wishes from my side on this Deepavali. And I hope that this Deepavali is going to bring the best of health, happiness, prosperity in your life and your family's life. So stay connected to BYJU'S Exam Prep for all such important sessions. Thank you so much. All the best.